Hello and welcome to our channel. This is Jamie from Exploration. This is the second video in our North Carolina series and highlights our hike to the waterfalls at the Graveyard Fields.
Hello! Just a quick update from yesterday. We spent the day in Asheville and we made it to 6 different breweries and 1 coffee shop. We enjoyed each of them for different reasons, but we were so exhausted after yesterday's day that we didn't have time to do any updates before we went to bed last night, so we decided we would do our update here just off of the Blue Ridge Parkway. We are about to go on our first trail for the day to check out some waterfalls.
Check out the first video in our North Carolina series for footage of the breweries we visited in Asheville. We used a discount travel website to book a hotel in the Hendersonville area, which was close to Pisgah National Forest. The drive through the forest was enjoyable, especially along the Blue Ridge Parkway.
Today we are starting off at Graveyard Fields. We're going to start on a trail that leads us to the upper waterfall today. It's about a 1.5 mile hike both ways, so we will head out and see you there.
From the parking lot, one can start on the longer trail to the upper waterfall, or the shorter path to the lower waterfall. The lower waterfall was definitely easier to access. Our plan was to hike to the upper waterfall first, and take a different path to the lower waterfall on the way back. The trail had some markers, but there were several times when we had to make a decision on where to go based on what path looked more traveled. At one point we came to a crossroads and had a hard time deciding, until we looked down and saw a large arrow made out of rocks. Thank you to whoever created that arrow. You really helped us out. The path was pretty rocky closer to the upper waterfall. Our initial view of the waterfall was underwhelming. We saw a few people hike up the waterfall and decided to follow. It didn't take long for us to realize it was worth the extra effort to hike up a bit farther. We would recommend making the hike to this waterfall. It was much less crowded than the lower waterfall. Here we were able to use some of our climbing skills and made our way up on the rocks beside the waterfall. We hiked beyond the waterfall for a few minutes before deciding to head back. We enjoyed this view for a little bit longer before starting the hike to the lower waterfall. The hike to the lower waterfall was much more leisurely. We were happy with our choice to hike the more challenging hike first.
So our hikes up until this point have primarily been in tropical destinations. This is the first time we're hiking anywhere there is a possibility of a bear encounter. While it is quite rare possibility, still a possibility. So we went to the Dollar General as we were driving up into the mountains and got some pepper spray. The only kind they had was this awesome pink blinged out pepper spray. And we stopped at Walmart and got a knife. Now we probably won't have to use either, but at least we can enjoy our hikes knowing that we will be prepared.
The trail from the upper waterfall to the lower waterfall eventually meets up with the trail from the parking lot to the lower waterfall. We decided to climb on the rocks to find a path to the lower waterfall instead of continuing on the trail. For more footage of hikes and waterfalls in the Pisgah National Forest, check out our next video. We visit Skinny Dip Falls, Sliding Rock, Looking Glass, and Moore's Cove. If you enjoy our content, subscribe to our channel and turn the notifications on. We were able to climb down pretty far before having to take a short trail to the pool below. Skylar jumped in, even though the water was cold. We had a beautiful day at the graveyard fields. We only left because we had 4 more waterfalls we wanted to check out. The next video in our North Carolina series is full of more waterfalls. Thanks for watching!